Hey everybody, this is Structural Steve again. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Label Terrain Spots tool to get terrain elevations on various meshes.
Alright, so in this file here, this is a file we got from our surveyor, and we have two different terrains in here, two different meshes. This green one here is going to be existing ground terrain. If I zoom in here, this light brown dashed one here, this is an existing bridge terrain. To kind of get a better idea, I can kind of go into a 3D view here to see, again, the light green is that existing ground, and then the brown is that existing bridge terrain here. So two separate meshes in this one file here. So if I want to get elevations of this terrain at any point, the best tool to use is the Label Terrain Spots tool. So I'm going to go open to the search bar here, and I like using this because it doesn't really matter which program you're using, whether it's MicroStation or OBM or ORD, you can always come up here and use this thing. I type in label, I see label terrain spots, and this also shows you where this tool is located at in each different workflow. The workflows being the drop downs over here for the workflows. So let's go ahead and do a search for it again, activate it, and a couple key things here. So the first thing it's going to say on the bottom left here is identify terrain model. So it wants me to select the terrain model that I want to get elevations from. This is useful especially in this case because I have two different terrains in a single file here like this. Before I do that, before I select anything, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my dimension style is set up correctly here. So I can choose whichever dimension style I want. Now I will kind of go into the dimension styles real quick here to show what the preferred one would be. Obviously the elevations would typically go to 3 decimal points. So I'm going to go into my dimension styles here. And this is one I kind of modified here, but all this is going to be, the important thing is for geometry under label format, I want major unit, so that's MU, I'll use a survey feet, I want accuracy of 3 decimal places here, so that's perfect. So again, I'll go ahead and get into that label terrain spot tool, and that's the dimension style I have there, that looks good. And I'm going to go ahead and follow the instructions. Now I'm going to start off by just getting elevations of this existing ground terrain here. So I'm going to select that terrain. And then wherever I want to get a spot, a terrain, right down here it says select spot, I can just go anywhere. And I don't even have to snap to a triangle. It can be in between the triangle lines here. So I can just left click here. And then wherever I want the label to be placed, I can go ahead and just left click again. And then right click to exit that, and then we get the label popping over here. If I want to continue to label, I can just keep that going at the same time really. So I can click on the terrain model again, and you can see here it shows what the terrain model name is that I selected. But now I can go ahead and just start clicking, and you can kind of just rapid fire get these elevations here. So again, very useful for getting terrain elevations. We use these a lot when we're doing vertical clearance checks or doing any other kind of check that involves needing that elevation of a terrain. Another use case for this would be for this existing bridge here, right? If I need to get exact elevations for, in this case, this is like a deconstruction, reconstruction, and we want to match the elevations of the existing bridge deck. So we draw in our T lines here, our transverse lines, to indicate where we're providing elevations at. And I can actually snap to those using the existing terrain to get those exact elevations of that existing bridge deck at those locations. So I can go ahead and select that existing bridge terrain. Again, I can see the terrain model name is the one I want. And let's say I want to get the elevation of this terrain at this T line here, this gutter line, proposed gutter line. Just snap to it. If I want the coping point here, same thing. And let's say I want this line over here. And there you go. So again, really good way to get elevations of different terrains, whether again it's existing bridge decks or existing ground terrains. We're always needing to get elevations of terrains for various calculations and clearance checks and things like that. So very useful tool, and something you can use to document where you're getting these numbers from too. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like and hit that subscribe button so that you can see other videos like this in the future.